The number of people visiting climbing walls across the UK increased 50% between 2019 and 2023, according to the Association of British Climbing Walls. It's a sport which is fun and great for your physical health, but it's also one of the newest Olympic events. I've come to South London to meet Toby Roberts, rising star and Olympic hopeful, to find out a bit about the sport of climbing and hopefully to discover some of the rules. I love extreme sports. My passion is snowboarding. I competed for Team GB at 2 Winter Olympics. 19-year-old Toby will soon be taking to the Olympic stage too. He officially qualified last October and is the only Team GB climber going to the Games.
I've always really loved games and stuff. I find that climbing, you have to work out the puzzle as quickly as possible. That's what I love so much about it. It's like a game.
The coach preparing Toby for the competition of his life is also his dad, Tristan. Take me back to where Toby's climbing journey began.
It began in an after-school club.
And how old was he then?
He was 8. I remember watching the Tokyo Olympics with Toby. He'd already decided, before that he would like to try and get to Paris. He's just worked towards that goal every single day.
What's it taken physically and mentally to qualify for Team GB? Because I know too well, it's not an easy undertaking.
Me and Toby probably spend 7 or 8 months of the year on the road, living out of flats or hotel rooms. It was really just a case of going, how do you make it work? Every school holiday, we would go, okay, we won't go on family holidays, we will go on climbing holidays.
In Paris, Toby will be competing in a combined event featuring 2 different styles of climbing, lead and bouldering. The lead event is a test of strength and determination. Climbers are roped as they go as high as they can in 6 minutes. Bouldering is a strategic challenge, without ropes, up and across a rock wall, following routes called problems. That's what Toby's practicing today. Toby, so good to meet you, and first of all, a massive congratulations. Paris 2024, how are you feeling?
It's starting to sink in a bit more now, it's getting closer. I'm just so incredibly excited to get out there and give it everything.
And it turns out there are a lot of different ways to hold onto a wall.
Here we've got a crimp, you can't get much of your fingertips onto it.
Okay, let's have a go.
Yeah,
so we're
give it a try.
Holding like this.
Yeah, so you can't get much of your fingers onto it, so you have to have strong fingers. Here we've got a pocket. Okay. Obviously you can see it's round, you can only get a couple of fingers into it. This is a jug. It's just a really good hold because it's more like beginner level, but
I think I'm a fan of the jug.
Yeah, and then here we have a sloper.
Is that a sloper as well?
Yeah, it's a sloper.
That looks really uncomfortable.
You just want to lower your body weight and then almost straighten your arms so you can get as much weight through your hand as possible.
Okay. I'm ready for my first climb.
Oh, natural. Oh, easy, come on. Yeah, that was a good dismount. Yeah.
So I think that it really gassed my arms.
Really?
And my lungs. I am out of breath.
Okay, so let's move on to something a bit harder. It's a bit of a different angle of wall, the holds are slightly worse.
Any tips?
Keep close into the wall.
Close?
Close into the wall, yeah.
Oh, these are smaller. That's it, 2 hands.
Now you've won.
Oh, I feel like the rollout technique's the one.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to take a step back
okay.
Because this is about you and I want to see you do your thing.
Yeah, simulation time.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Toby's testing his skill on 4 different boulder routes. He'll have 5 minutes per route to score up to 25 points on each. Climbs are changed for each competition, so Toby never knows what he'll be faced with. The intensity in rinse through is another level. It's literally like full Spider-Man vibes. Section 1, straight up there like a rocket. Section 2, I've never seen anything like it in my life. The tactical mental strength as well as physical is absolutely mind-blowing.
Come on, mate. I'm just thinking about, okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to match the finish hold? And then as soon as I come down, my muscles start burning. And I'm like, oh my God, I was up there for like 3 minutes. And But whilst I'm on the wall, I don't really realise it, and then when I get off, I'm like, oh gosh.
The pressure is on. 10 seconds to go and he just clinches it. I don't know, I could not deal with the pressure in that situation. The race against the clock is real. Practicing under competition conditions is a crucial part of getting ready for the games. Watching from the outside, I was panicking, like the time is running out, or are you just totally present on the goal?
When I watch someone else and see their clock ticking down, I get nervous for like other people, but when I'm on the wall, I find I'm able just to think about the climbing. These practices and simulations are so important to be able to perform on the big stage, so yeah, I'm happy with how it went.
After years of preparation, Toby could be well on his way to winning Team GB's first ever climbing medal. But he's keeping it in perspective.
You just got to remember, like, I climb because I love it, and that's what I'm going to go and do. I'm just going to go and enjoy it. To be able to wear that kit and say I'm competing for GB at the Olympics is just going to be, it's just so incredible.
I don't know about you, but I'm impressed. It's a sport that doesn't just require technical agility, but lateral thinking too. I'll be watching Toby in Paris. Fingers crossed for that gold.